Hey everybody, it's Colin from How to Cultivate, and today I want to teach you how to grow sweet peas, my favorite fall garden snack. All right guys, we're going to grow today the green Sugar Daddy peas, and here's all the things that you'll need to grow them. Of course, some seeds. You'll also need a structure to support the peas as they grow. Feel free to use a tomato cage or something like a T-post setup with some string in the middle. This is also a great way if you're planning for your peas to grow quite tall, if they grow well in your area. Probably you'll need a little bit more height than a tomato cage provides, so this is another good option. You'll also need somewhere to plant them, either a pot or a garden bed, and today I will be using a few fertilizers to make sure that the peas get off to a great start. Step one for planting your peas, the first thing you're going to want to do is to dig a trench in the area where the peas are going to be planted. Now peas, you don't have to space them out too far. They like to grow kind of in clumps of 2, 3, or even more. This helps them support each other before they get to the structure and start to use these tendrils, which are the little hair-like hooks on the plant itself, to wrap around and support the plant. Pea plants oftentimes use their energy to grow very tall, but also very thin and weak, and that's why the support is necessary. So once you've dug your trench, go ahead and fertilize it with whatever seed starting fertilizer you'd like to use. Today I'm going to be using worm castings with a few extra things in there, as well as a 3-3-3 even seed starting fertilizer. All right, step 2 for planting peas is going to be to put your peas in the trench and cover them up. Now, like I said, the trench shouldn't be too big. Make sure all your peas are covered, but not too deep. A good rule of thumb is the larger the seed, the deeper you can plant. So something like a pumpkin seed or a watermelon seed that's very large, you could plant rather deep. Another great example is garlic. But small seeds like lettuce and so on, you need to sow more at the surface of the soil. Peas are right in the middle, a medium-sized seed, so plant them deep but not too deep. All right, step 3 is once they start growing, you want to train these vines to grow up the structure that you've already created. Whether that's the trellis or something like a tomato cage, all you'll do is wrap the vines as they get long around the structure to make sure that those tendrils grab on and it continues to grow. Next step is to know when exactly you should harvest the peas. If you're wanting to eat them whole with the pod as well, make sure you harvest them when they're young. That'll make sure that the pod itself is sweet and tender, crunchy and delicious. But if you'd like to use the peas alone, maybe as a side of peas on like the dinner plate, make sure that they're a little bit larger and plumper, and then you'll shuck the peas out of the pod and collect those individually. This is also the way that you'll save them for next year. So while they're young, you can eat the whole thing. If you let them fully develop, then that pod will get a little bit more fibrous and taste not as good. So at that stage, you'll want to shuck that and just use the peas. All right, then you just want to enjoy your harvest and enjoy these delicious peas. Like I said, this is my favorite garden time snack. I want to hear in the comments below, what is your favorite snack to eat while you're out in the garden? Mine is these peas, and I hope you enjoy all I've taught you today, and go out and grow some peas.